I'm back. We got a whole lot to discuss, but I'm gonna let y'all rock out for a second. Like, subscribe, comment.
Fresh out the streets, and I swear I did a whole lot for this shit. Fresh out my clicks, so I had to just stay grounded here for my clip. They dropped this beat, so I let 100 rounds go for my clip. And I'ma crush ya, move like Usher, moving mountains out of this bitch. And I was there too, moving bows, clearing hot the cold like I was there flu. You could be a distance, I'm a menace, I'll be there too. Started with the one and elevated, now I'm tier 2. I don't fear you niggas, if you want it, then I dare you too. They moving packs, but like a snail though.
Yeah, low.
Getting heavy racks, you niggas frail though.
Yeah, low.
Trapping, keep on bumping like it's braille, ho.
Yeah, low.
Fresh about the pack, you niggas stale though.
Yeah, low.
Smart, I'm thinking like I went to Yale though.
Yeah, low.
Team is full of winners, never fail though.
Yeah, low.
Bentley white on white, we call it pale though.
Yeah, low.
Smart, we never talking on these cell phones. Big low, where you been? I told them running up that heavy bag. Everything I whip in the garage, it come with heavy tags. Goal is just to keep the flow and you don't wanna let it lag. Low is high, keep my profile, but still they let me smash. Yeah, they like to enter in the game, but no, they never last. Limitless, but they got a ceiling that they'll never pass. Hit 124, I even just look at the dash. See ya out, blow her out, either way I'm about to blast.
Get 'em low.
Get the perfect picture in the frame, no.
Get 'em low.
Thought you was the man, you niggas lame, no.
Get 'em low.
They'll continue bringing what my name, no.
Get 'em low.
Years past, Monday still the same, no.
Get 'em low.
Made a way, was walking with a cane, no.
Get 'em low.
Been an animal you couldn't tame, no.
Get 'em low.
Circle still the same, so fuck the fame, no.
Get 'em low. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. What up? What up? What up? It's been a minute since we was back. What I like to do is give everything a chance to simmer, give everybody a chance to think about things and see how things changed into the future. And as we go into the future, I'm seeing some changes that I do not like because nothing's fucking changing. That's the issue, is that nothing's changing. None of you guys are upgrading. Ain't nobody getting no better. The conversations are still the same. And at this point, you know what? Tag some people in the stream, like the stream, share the stream into some groups, get all of the other fun stuff done. The one thing that I'm mainly noticing is it's still men complaining about women. And that's my biggest issue, is that there are still men complaining about women. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Bring it in. Share the stream into some groups. Tag some people into the stream, get some young people in here because I think that they can benefit the most from a lot of this information. It's a lot of the young people that's going to benefit from a lot of this information. You older niggas is cooked. And I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a lot of you older niggas is the reason that a lot of the younger niggas are cooked, is because of a lot of you older niggas. So get some young people into the stream and we're going to discuss why we're having this problem. So the main issue is that girls don't seem to be liking guys anymore. Guys don't seem to be approaching girls anymore. D-Line, what's happening with you? Guys don't seem to be approaching girls anymore. Guys are having a very hard time in the dating world, according to the fellas. Truth is, a lot of you niggas been losers. A lot of y'all ain't never been them dudes since high school. A lot of y'all ain't never got no girls. A lot of girls ain't never liked y'all. What's different now? What's different now? You ain't never got no girls. Now all of a sudden you acting like it's just now that all of a sudden that girls are acting different, that a lot of you guys aren't getting no girls. You guys were not getting girls before. You guys have never gotten women. Women have never liked y'all. And it's not because of women, it's because of you. Have you ever stopped for a second to think, maybe it's just me? You know, most of the time we have these conversations and we blame the women and we're like, oh, women did this. And now all of a sudden women don't like nice guys and women. It's not the fact that you're a nice guy. It's not the fact that women don't like nice guys. You're goofy. And you know what, man? I got to keep it 100 with you the same way that men like to keep it 100 with women. You're a goofy. You've always been a goofy. You've never changed from being a goofy. You like to argue with women. When she don't answer the phone, you like to blow her phone up. When she don't respond to you fast enough, you like to blow the phone up. When she get an attitude because it's her time of the month, instead of responding like a man, you want to respond with an attitude. You a female. Now all of a sudden it's the girl's problem? Oh my God. Well, you see what happens. You see what Remy did to Papoose? Papoose should have never been with Remy. We called this from the get-go. He should have never been with her to start off with. What's the difference now? What's the difference now? What's the logic in you, men? What's the logic in you? What's the logic? You guys have become more feminine than ever. You like to argue with girls more than you. I'm going to tell you the difference between you and your granddaddy. I'm going to tell you the result difference between you and your granddaddy. Your granddaddy never argued with Big Mama. Your daddy never argued with your mama. You men love to argue. Why? Because you was raised by your mama. You got your mama's attitude. You got your mama's personality. You got your mama's actions. You got your mama's traits. And then at the same time, you are blaming women for the reason of your failures. Have you guys ever noticed that women don't really get along? You put a bunch of women together and all of a sudden you see a cat fight starting to happen. That's the same shit you niggas is going through. It's the same thing that you men are going through. Then you want to complain about them as if they're the issue. They're not the issue. It's you. It's you. You at work all day. At work all day. Get to fucking work. You at work all day arguing with her, and then you wonder why she don't treat you with the same respect that she treat these other men. The other men ignore her. The other men don't got time for that nonsense. The other men will quickly replace her. And here you are, arguing with her all day while you're supposed to be at work.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
While other men are sitting around.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You guys are like, Loki.
Stop the cap.
It's them. It's the women. The women have changed, and the women are completely different. That just lets me know you never got any women, because if you ask an 80-year-old man how women are, and you ask a 14-year-old young man how women are, both of them are going to tell you the exact same thing. That means in 60 plus years, women have not changed. I'm going to let that sink into y'all for a second. If you ask an 80-year-old man about women and you ask a 14-year-old young man about women, both of them are going to tell you the exact same thing about women. It's almost a funny thing amongst men. When men get married and we have these conversations and you start to talk about, hey, my wife is like this, or hey, my wife is like this, all men can laugh about it. Why can all men laugh about it? Because we're all going through the same thing. It means that all these women are the exact same way. Meaning they have never changed. In 60 plus years, women have not changed. The thing that has changed is the men. And it sucks to have this conversation. It almost hurts to have this conversation. Because if we look at the red pill community, if we look at the manosphere community, you guys have been following niggas that have been losers since high school. You guys are following all the people that have never been him. You guys are following all the people that, you know what these guys remind me of, kind of? They kind of remind me of like American Pie, where you had Stifler, and then you had the nigga that was in his room beating his meat, letting his daddy catch him on a regular basis, that finally got a fine girl and he didn't know what to do with her afterwards. You guys remind me of them. That's why American Pie registered so much amongst men, because there were a bunch of men that were going through that. You had the Stiflers, and then you had the fucking Goofies. Most of you guys complaining about women today were the fucking Goofies. You got the girl from overseas. You got the baddie. You guys got the fine girl. You got the girl that looked good and had the body and all of that other stuff. And you have no idea what to do with her because you ain't never got no women in your fucking life. You finally stumble across a couple of dollars. Now all of a sudden you get this woman and you don't know what to do with her because you ain't never had no women. You ain't never had a regular woman. You ain't never had an upscale woman. You ain't never had a downscale woman. You ain't never had no women. And for all the real niggas out there, y'all understand that what I'm saying is the truth. And to me, it's you guys ruining it for all the other guys. Because women are running into these guys and thinking, oh my God, he's 6 feet tall and he's dark and he's tall and he's handsome and he's this and he's that. Oh my God, there's got to be the right guy. Not knowing that this nigga was a loser for 90% of his life. He's 27 years old and he's been a loser for 90% of his life. You are the best thing that he has ever gotten, ever. Ever. And I'm going to let you women in on a secret. For guys who have always gotten girls, you are not the baddest thing he has ever got. He has had girls that were way prettier than you. He has had girls with a way fatter ass than yours. He has had girls with way bigger breasticles than yours. He has had girls who looked way better than you. So if he settled with you, that's because you were fucking amazing. Men settle for women that are just fucking amazing. We don't exactly care about looks. We care about looks when it comes to smashing. We care about the cheeks when it comes to smashing. We care about the breasticles when it comes to smashing. If we out and we drunk, it's the right night, and we look at the right girl, yeah, we care about smashing that night. All of that stuff registers, and it matters for that night within that 5 minutes that we're looking at her. But for all the dudes who have already had that, you girls are nothing special. And that's the girls that men dislike the most. It's not you losers. You losers think, oh, girls just don't like me because I'm a nice guy and they don't want families, and no longer do girls look at that. No, they want a family. It's just the fact that you inbox them 94 times a day. It's the fact that you listen to Rod Wave and Quando Rondo 94 times a day, and then you get in the car with her and she listening to Pop Smoke, NBA Youngboy. She in there listening to PRE. She got Dolph playing. Then you get in the car and want to put on some crying ass Rod Wave. Sexy Red is talking more gangster than the men out here. Think about that for a second. If I had to turn on some music right now, I promise I will play Glorilla long before I play NBA Youngboy. I'm just going to run that back. I will play Glorilla long before I play a Rod Wave or an NBA Youngboy. I can't listen to these crying ass, depressed ass men all day. I can't get in my car and get into my groove and want to hustle and get some money when I'm listening to Rod Wave and NBA Youngboy all day. One of them is a drug addict, and the other one is an overweight black man constantly complaining about women. I don't get in my car and play no A Boogie. Nigga been crying about the same girl for 4 albums. She cheated on you 4 albums ago. She done moved on to a whole new nigga. He's still crying 4 albums later. But it's the women that's the problem. The women, here's the issue. The women have toughened up more than the men have. I'm going to repeat that. The women have toughened up more than the men have. And what world do we live in where men allowed that to happen? And what world do we live in where men allowed that to happen? Y'all sat back and y'all watched as Rihanna came out with You Needed Me. Y'all sat back and watched as Nicki Minaj climbed up the ladder. Y'all sat back and watched as Cardi B climbed up the ladder. And this whole time, we got men in the background. Who were the men during these times? Rod Wave? NBA Youngboy? The rest of these crying ass men? Constantly depressed? Constantly want to, I just want to express my feelings, and men should be shut the fuck up. Shut up. Toughen up. What happened to us as men? It's sad. It's sickening. And as a man, if I'm saying it's sad and it's sickening, I can't imagine what women are going through when they're raising sons that are tougher than the men they're trying to date. Imagine that. You guys are bombing single moms on here, but they're raising sons that are tougher than the niggas that they're dating. How did that happen? Then y'all wonder why she don't want you. She don't even want you. Why doesn't she want you? Because her son's tougher than you. Her son just went through a heartbreak in high school. He thugged it out. He was quiet for a couple of days, put his headphones on. You had no idea what he was listening to. He moved on with life afterwards. But y'all love this soft shit. And then when men like me come around and we try to tell you men what the issue is, no, men have the right to their feelings, and what, men can't have feelings anymore, and what? Okay. The best generation of women we had is when men didn't have these feelings. Strongest generation of men that we had is when men didn't have these feelings and didn't show them. Toughest generation of kids we had were raised by men who didn't show these feelings. Now y'all wonder why she don't like you. Of course she don't like you. I don't like you. And I'm a man. I don't even want to be your friend. Let alone does she want you to be her boyfriend or husband or man or baby daddy. You niggas is crazy. You niggas is crazy. It baffles me. And everybody always says to me, bro, you don't know how it is out here no more. But again, I'll go back to what I said in the beginning of this. If you ask an 80-year-old man about 80-year-old man about women, and you go ask the 14-year-old kid about women, both of those men are going to tell you the exact same thing about women. Why? Because women haven't changed. They have always been like this. Women have always picked the best of the best. You guys were all in high school. You guys know who the top basketball player was. Y'all know who the top football player was. Y'all know who the best dress was. Y'all know the nigga with all the Jordans. Y'all knew they always got all the girls. This is nothing different. This is nothing different. The only difference is that now we're at a school. Now we're at a school. We don't have to see each other for 8 hours a day. We don't have to see each other for 6 hours a day. We don't go to lunch together anymore. We don't see each other as much anymore. So now women are on the phone with you niggas. Now women are on the phone with y'all. Now women are speaking to y'all on a regular basis and they're realizing, God damn, these niggas is bitches. I'm speaking to y'all. And I'm like, God damn, these niggas is bitches. Hurt over women. Woman break up with you. Be out here getting donkey fucked on by another girl. Y'all still hurt. Still hurt. How? How? She moved on. Get over it. Go get another one. The fuck? You still in? And then y'all wonder why women have the attitude that they have. She left you, cheated on you 3 years ago. 3 years ago, she cheated on you with your best friend. 3 years later, you still inboxing her talking about how much you want her. And you wonder why she don't want you. You a fucking goofy. That's why. You're fucking goofy. But who are y'all listening to? Fresh and Fit with an extra dose of Fresh and Fit, 2 other goofies that ain't never got no women in their fucking life. For all the men out there, dusty niggas like me don't go through this, and I'm a dusty nigga. I'm not 6 foot tall. I wasn't making $100K a year. I wasn't the top-notch nigga, but we've been getting girls. That's the easiest thing to fucking do. Today, if you can't get a girl, it's because you a fucking goofy. Women did not go through dating 8 niggas to turn around and date you. All you want to do is argue. Every time I turn around, you dudes are arguing with girls. Don't no girl want to argue with you niggas. This is why girls don't get along with other girls. Because all they do when they get around other girls is argue. They don't want to deal with that shit no more. It's you. You the goofy. Not her. She's smart. The only thing that makes me upset with these women is they wait too long to realize he's a fucking goofy. You wait too long. You done already had kids by him. You done already been with him for 6-7 years. You done had 2-3 kids by him. Now you expect one of us to want you afterwards. That's not fair. Should have got rid of that nigga a long time ago. Then the dudes get on here with paragraphs. Here he come on Facebook with a paragraph talking about his woman. Me and my woman could break up tomorrow. I break up with my woman tomorrow. First off, the only way y'all gonna find out about the breakup is if you go to my page and discover that all of a sudden the relationship status changed. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to about me online. I will never respond. I repeat that. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to about me online. I will never respond. You can send me all the messages that you want to that she said about me. My reaction is going to be, huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no, and I'm not responding. Fuck I look like. Fuck I look like. And it kills me because y'all so tough with other niggas. When it comes to other niggas, y'all the most gangster niggas in the world. Your friend fuck up one time, you'll cut your friend off forever. Your friend steal $1 from you, you'll cut him off forever. She can trick you out of thousands of dollars for years. Fuck your cousin, move on, go and have a baby with your cousin, and you still inboxing her. Oh, so I'm fired on this channel too? That's an inside joke that a lot of y'all not gonna get. So I'm fired on this channel too, bro. God damn, I thought I could move over to another page and I thought I'd be cool. And now I'm fired over here too. God damn. What up with you, Brody? Yeah, but it's sickening out here. And you guys really think that the women are the problem. The women are not the problem anymore. For a small period of time, the women were the problem. Not anymore. It's y'all. It's you guys. Women get on here and discuss what the fuck you niggas did, and I'm just like, he did what? And then you niggas will get on here and admit that you did it. You did what? Why are you even arguing with a woman? How are you going to argue with feelings? For all the women that are in here, for the 2 women that are in here, it's 5 people in here. I guarantee you it's probably 1.5 to 2 women. Yeah, for the women that are in here. When men get together, we talk about a combination of 3 things. 3 things. I'm going to let you women in on a big secret. You guys think that when men get together, all we talking about is bad bitches and who got the biggest BBL and who's the most fire and we on Instagram scrolling through and looking through, bitch. No. When men get together, we're talking about sports, guns, and gorillas. And then we get drunk and we talk about more sports, guns, and gorillas. I'm going to repeat that for the women that are just coming in. Drop a like, drop a comment, tag some people in the stream, share the stream into some groups. When men get together, we talk about sports, guns, and gorillas, and then we get drunk and we talk about more sports, guns, and gorillas. We are not gathering together to talk about it. We are not going to bars and discussing women. And for all the dudes that come to the bar and, yo, my baby mama doing this and my baby mama we fire them niggas. Because you chose to put a baby inside of her. You chose to date her. You chose to be with her. You chose to shoot that club up. You chose to pick her on that night. You chose to drink that Henny. Whatever excuse you want to come up with as to why that's your girl, your baby mama, whoever the fuck it is. I just promise you that we, as men, do not want to hear that shit. then it gets worse because you guys will get a new girl. Y'all back some new shit. Oh, yeah, I just had this girl in my inbox. I'm about to holla at her real quick. I'm about to meet up with her. And then you go on a date with her, and all you talking about is your ex. All you talking about is your baby mama. For all the girls in here, how many times y'all been on a date with a nigga, and all the nigga can talk about is his ex or his baby mama? How would you as a man feel if every time you turned around, a girl was talking about her ex or her baby daddy? We out at Salt Bay. Paid $1,000 for some gold steak for that nigga to drip salt on it off of his elbow. And she over there talking to you about her ex or her baby daddy. How would you feel? But here come you niggas talking about your ex-girlfriend to the new girl that you scooped on a date. You fucking goofy. This lets me know that these are the rest of you guys that have never got no women in your fucking past. This lets me know you were the loser in high school. You might have had a growth spurt later on. Now you a little bit taller. You might have got a better job later on. Now you're making a little bit of money. But you probably graduated high school as a virgin. I'm just being 100. You probably graduated high school as a virgin. You probably never got no girls in high school. You've been the fucking goofy. Now all of a sudden you get access to women and you want to get revenge on these women for everything that they did to you in fucking high school, you goofy. You goofy. And you guys have the biggest complaints about women. Y'all got the most to say. Y'all the ones dropping paragraphs underneath my post. Y'all the ones on my YouTube dropping paragraphs on my shorts and all of the other stuff. But you niggas have not earned the right to have this conversation. I'll repeat this like I repeated it years ago. Kevin Samuels was not talking to some of you niggas. And I'm going to repeat that again. Kevin Samuels was not talking to some of you niggas. He wasn't talking to you. He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to you when he was saying, go get some new cologne. He was talking to you when he said, go work 2 jobs. He was talking to you when he said that you need to get your wardrobe together. He was talking to you when he said that this is the deodorant that you need to use. He was talking to you when he was telling you how to wash your ass in that shower. He was talking to you when he was saying about how you need to upgrade yourself as a man. He was talking to you when he said that you need to learn how to hide your emotions. He was talking to you when he said that you need to get your emotions under control. And you skipped all of that to listen to him when he told you about women. He wasn't talking to you. He was not talking to you. He was talking to the guys that always got girls. You niggas have not always got girls, and it shows. All the women are complaining about you guys. All the women are complaining about you guys. I'm complaining about you guys. Then y'all turn around and say, yo, Lowski, you too harsh. What about men's mental health? And what about men being depressed? And what about what men are going through and men's feeling? Nigga, fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Fuck what you going through. Fuck how that girl treated you. Fuck your baby mama. Don't nobody care about that? When that nigga came out with that song, you let it hit him raw. You didn't. Yeah. You hit it raw. You shot the club up. You drunk that Casamigos that night. You drunk that Henny that night. You tore the club up. You made a baby with her. You thought she was fire. All to now be on social media bombing her like she wasn't the best shit ever. I can't stand that shit. It reminds me of the dudes that walk up and talk to a girl, and when she say, no, I'm taken, bitch, you ugly. That's why I ain't like you anyway. Now all of a sudden she ugly just because she dubbed you. That's what you guys remind me of. You had a whole baby with her. You spent years with her. She was the most fire shit in the world when you was with her. Now all of a sudden she ain't no pressure no more? Since when? Since when? She was pressure when you got her. She was pressure when you pushed up on her. She was pressure when you shot the club up. She was pressure when you made a baby with her. She was drop dead gorgeous that night you seen her. 5 years later, when she leave your stupid ass, now she ain't fire no more? So wait a second. If she left you, are you still fire? Are you still handsome? Are you still the same good-looking man from the night that you met her? Or was she capping? Because y'all act like y'all was capping. Now all of a sudden she ain't no pressure no more. Now all of a sudden she don't look good no more. After a 97 million year relationship, after you done work tooth and fucking nail to get her, you finally get her, tear the club up, make babies with her. Now she ain't pressure no more? Goofy. We went through this type of stuff in middle school and high school. Get over yourselves. Sometimes I repost and I just sit back like, who do you men think you are? Who do y'all think y'all are? You really think you the best shit since sliced bread? You really think there's no nigga on top of you? You really think you him? Hemi Turner. That's who you think you are. You must have not seen the other niggas out here. You must have not seen your competition. You must have not been to Macy's recently and seen the nigga with the finely shaped beard with the goddamn gators on. Y'all must have not looked at her inbox recently. Y'all must have not looked at her exes. This one's gonna hurt. Y'all must have not looked at her exes. You ain't see the last nigga she had a baby with? You missed that other nigga she was dating. You made her delete all the pictures off of her social media, so you're no longer paying. Look how many men just dropped out the fucking chat. Look how many men just dropped out the chat. I'm hurting feelings today. Niggas dropped out the chat as soon as I said that shit. Hurt, don't it? Hold that L, bro. Internalize that. Use that as fuel. You seen that last nigga she was dating, didn't you? You seen her other baby father, didn't you? You saw that nigga walking through Macy's, didn't you? You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to... Bro, you seen it. When men got to be held accountable, you guys are acting like girls now. Y'all scared to have these tough conversations. Y'all scared to have these rough conversations. You seen that last nigga she was dealing with. You remember what car that nigga was driving. You remember what area that nigga lived in. You remember what that nigga credit score looked like. She reminds you every time she mad at you. You go back and you look at who the fuck her last baby father is, and you niggas be hurt. Let's be 100. If we can't be 100 amongst each other as men, who can we be 100 with? Y'all be hurt because you never leveled up. You thought you were already good enough. You thought you were built for tough. You thought you were him. Hemi Turner. Himothy. You thought you was him. I see you niggas post. I see what you niggas be saying. You are not him. That last nigga didn't argue with her. That last nigga left her. I'm going to repeat that. That last nigga didn't argue with her. That last nigga left her. No games played. That nigga set his boundaries. That was it. You niggas set boundaries and then let girls walk over the boundaries, scrub them shits out on the ground, hit them shits with the pressure washer. You niggas have no boundaries because that's the best girl you have ever seen and ever gotten in the history of niggerdom, because most of y'all was fucking goofies through high school. I'm not stupid. I sat back and watched you goofies in high school. I sat back and watched you niggas who couldn't sit at the cool table. I sat back and watched you Yu-Gi-Oh card playing niggas in the 10th grade. I sat back and watched you niggas fail girl after girl after girl after girl. You get those girls when they're sloppy seconds, baby mamas to 4 different niggas. Now you guys come back and now all of a sudden you guys want these girls. You couldn't get them back then. And that's okay. That's okay. You a new person now. Come here, my nigga. Come here, my nigga. You a new person now. You've upgraded. You have increased your skill level. You have increased your income. You have increased who you are as a man. You have increased your intelligence. You got a couple more books that you done read. You got some levels of intelligence that you guys have upgraded on. There is no problem with you being a loser and not getting no girls in high school, but there's no way to make up for it by trashing the women today that bombed you when you was in high school. Let her go. So what, Bonquisha didn't want you in high school? Fuck Bonquisha. She got 5 kids by 11-7 niggas today. I'm going to repeat that. Bonquisha got 5 kids by 11-7 niggas today. You still mad at Bonquisha? She
belongs to the streets.
Fuck you mad for? Let it go. Let it go. Now today you guys are sitting down on dates with women and having red pill conversations. You guys are sitting down at tables today on dates with women and giving out data and statistics and well, technically women divorce 80% of the time, so it's you women, and that's the reason that you shut up. You gonna ruin the cheeks for the night? So you don't even want to clap it tonight. You ain't trying to see them cheeks jiggle tonight. You want to tell her about fresh and fit statistics on a goddamn day. And I know men get so mad at me for having these conversations like, yo, bro, whose side are you on? I'm on your side, my nigga. I want you to upgrade. I want you to be better. I want you to start that podcast. I want you to go work those 2 jobs. I want you to go get your CDL. I want you to go work at that warehouse. I want you to get that bag. I want you to make over $100K a year. But I don't want you to do it all in the pursuit of women who never liked you because you were never likable. Again, I want you to do it for you. I don't want you to do it in pursuit of women who don't like you because you're not likable. I don't want you niggas drinking and turning into Ike Turner, going upside women's heads because you don't know how to level your fucking emotions. I don't want you niggas choking women out like Bart Simpson because you can't level your fucking emotions because you ain't never dealt with a goddamn woman before. I'm tired of getting online every fucking morning trying to figure out who the fuck got locked up last night. And all I see is criminal contempt and the 1st degree, meaning you niggas are going after women who already got a goddamn restraining order on you. I'm tired of y'all being in the goddamn county for criminal contempt and the 1st degree because you violating full stay away order. That's what I'm tired of. That's what I'm tired of. And you guys are going to vehemently disagree with me in this. And it's mainly going to be women that disagree with me like this. But men, bring it in. Drop a like, share the stream, tag some young men into this. I'm going to play a song for about 12 seconds while you go tag some young men into this because I'm about to tell you guys something very, very important. Tag young men if there are any mothers in the stream. Get your sons in here. For all the men in here, get your little brothers in here. Tag some people into the stream. Give me 12 seconds while y'all tag some people and get some other people in. I'm about to give you guys the biggest lesson of your fucking life.
Fresh out the streets, and I swear I did a whole lot for this shit. Fresh out my cleats, so I had to just stay grounded here for my clip. They dropped this beat, so I let 100 rounds go for my clip. And I'ma crush ya, move like Usher, moving mountains out of this bitch. And I was there too, moving bows, clearing hot the cold like I was there flu. You could be a distance, I'm a menace, I'll be there too. Started with the one and elevated, now I'm tier 2. I don't fear you niggas, if you want it, then I dare you too. They moving packs, but like a snail though.
Yeah, low.
Getting heavy racks, you niggas frail though.
Yeah, low.
Traffic keep on bumping like it's braille, ho.
Yeah, low.
Fresh about the pack, you niggas stale though.
Yeah, low.
Smart, I'm thinking like I went to Yale though.
Yeah, low.
Team is full of winners, never fail though.
Yeah, low.
Bentley white on white, we call it pale though.
Yeah, low.
Smart, we never talking on these cell phones.
Bring it in, my nigga. Gloves is off now. Most women are about to leave the stream, if they were even in here. And some men may even leave the stream over what I'm about to say. If you have children with a woman, that's your baby mama, and she's giving you hell. And every time you turn around, she's calling police on you. And every time you turn around, she's lying on you. And every time you turn around, she's making your name bad to the children. And every time you turn around, she's keeping the children away from you. Fuck her and them kids. Yeah, but bro, the kids didn't have nothing to do with it. You got one life, bro. One. This is not Call of Duty. You can't respawn. You got one life. If she's making your life absolute hell, instead of going to jail for her, fuck her and them kids. And I love the kids. And I think that the kids need a father in their life. But I don't think the father deserves to be in prison left and right because she don't know how to fucking control herself. And I blame you niggas for this. You thought because her ass was fat enough that you should have put a baby in her. You thought because she was light-skinned enough and had her lace front on good enough that you should have put a baby in her. You thought because the Casamigos was hitting that night that you should have put a fucking baby in her. You thought because the Henny was hitting that night that you should have put a fucking baby in her. No, you shouldn't have. And if it comes down to your life, your freedom, jail, or her and them goddamn kids, go and make some new one. Go and get you a new girl that give a fuck about you and make some new kids. Save all that goddamn evidence and leave that shit in a folder and always keep an open bedroom for that child when that child decides to come back and find out the truth from you, because that child's not going to believe the mother forever. Eventually, that child's going to want its father. And when that child comes back and it wants his father, make sure you got that goddamn evidence and a bedroom ready for that goddamn baby. But do not spend all of your young years chasing after a woman that constantly wants to put you on child support, constantly wants to send the police after you, constantly wants to call you over to argue with you, all to call the police on you, constantly got you back and forth in jail, constantly got you violating restraining orders. She want to put a restraining order on you yesterday, and then today she want to relieve the restraining order. That doesn't work anymore. Women don't understand that the police pick the fucking charges up afterwards. They don't understand that the state picks the charges up afterwards. They don't understand that no matter what happens after she called them that night, that no matter what, you're going to be fighting for this for the rest of your goddamn life. They don't understand that they will put a restraining order out on your goddamn children. And you guys are going through this over women that you never gave a fuck about, over women that you just thought had the cannon for that night, over women that you met in the bar and had the one night stand with. Man, fuck her and them kids. I'm sorry. Call me what you want to. I know one thing.
She belongs to the streets.
And you never bring a stray cat home. You never bring a stray cat home because...
She belongs to the streets.
You bring a stray cat in your house, eventually that cat is going to want to go back outside.
Finish him.
And you dumb niggas see a fat enough ass in the club. You dumb niggas see her shake her ass enough on Instagram, which is even more fucking disgusting, that you want to impregnate a girl that's shaking her ass on Instagram, but we'll get to that later on. You guys see that she's a little bit cute, and y'all got this thing with light-skinned girls with red hair and the bonnets and all of this other shit. Y'all throw a baby in them, and then y'all want to get online and complain about her afterwards and want me to feel bad, nigga? Fuck you. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. That's what you wanted, right? She was pressure, right? You thought all the other niggas was about to be jealous, not knowing that all the other niggas already clapped them cheeks. You thought that was her first night at that bar? You thought all them niggas hugging her didn't know her? When she go request a song from the DJ and the DJ play every song that she requests, you think that was her first night out? You fucking goofy. You seen her in the gym with them goddamn skin tight, whatever the fuck they call them on, with the camel toe that looked like a moose knuckle, whatever the fuck Glorilla was talking about? You seen her in the gym looking like that? She got a TikTok. She on there TikToking her fucking vagina and her ass, and you thought that was a good enough woman to put a baby in?
Huh?
One thing I made sure I did as a young man was to make sure that I didn't want no fucking children. And all of my friends were mad at me. All of my friends had something to say about me. All of my friends told me I was wrong when I said I didn't want no goddamn children. The reason I didn't want no goddamn children is because I seen what you niggas was going through. All of us men got the same taste. We all like a little bit of cheeks. We all like some big breasticles and all of that other good stuff. We all like a pretty face. We all like the girl that know how to wiggle that thing a little bit. That don't mean you put a fucking baby in her. You might have to go down a few points. That girl that was a 9 is actually a fucking 2. You might have to go down to the girl that's a 5 to be able to get that wifey material. She a 5 in the looks department, but in the wife department, she a motherfucking 20. She might not be in the best shape right now, but goddamn it, we could get her in the gym. Her hair might be fried right now from what Big Mama did to it with them perms and that blue magic and all of that, but we could chop it, drop it, and get that thing back thangin'. Instead, y'all want to go for these weave warriors, these BBL queens, and then you want to come back to me afterwards complaining, and I blame nobody but you, my nigga. It's you, bro. It's you. It's you. You're the issue. You're the issue. You don't know how to handle a woman. Sometimes women be men. Come here. Bring it in, my nigga. Come here. Sometimes women be in their fucking feelings and you need to shut up. Sometimes she act like she's mad at you. She ain't mad at you. She's going through some other shit. It's her time of the month. She's ovulating. This is right before her period. She woke up with an attitude for no ass reason this morning. You don't know why. Shut up. Listen. Make sure she's okay, then take your ass to work. Stop internalizing everything that women got to fucking say to you. Every time she got an attitude, it's not because of you, even though she took it out on you. She might be telling you about the fucking garbage not being taken out. She's not mad about that goddamn garbage. She know you're going to take the goddamn garbage out later. She's in her feelings right now. Let her be in her goddamn feelings. Lions go up to lioness sometimes. And the lioness snap on the lion. You think that nigga's about to break up the pride because one lioness is tripping? That nigga go to the other side of the goddamn land, lay his ass down and wait for her to stop tripping. 3 hours later, she come by and she rubbing on him. I'm sorry, daddy. You niggas never give that a chance because you busy arguing with her. Stop arguing with women. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Constantly arguing with these goddamn women. You ain't getting nowhere. How you gonna argue with somebody's feelings? When men are around, we argue about things we can prove. LeBron better than Kobe. Let's Google the motherfucking stats. Curry the best three-point shooter in the world. Let's Google the goddamn stats. A bear bites harder than a gorilla. Let's Google the goddamn stats. The FN57 bullets shoot faster than the AR-15. Let's Google the goddamn stats. You're not going to do this with women. They don't give a fuck about stats. Tell a woman right now that women divorce more than men. They don't give a shit. Tell women they're the ones ruining the goddamn family. They don't give a shit. How long has the manosphere been telling this to women? Has it stopped them? Have they stopped divorcing? Have they stopped leaving men? You guys ain't see Remy and Papoose lately? You guys ain't see what's been happening to all the other people? Killmonger from goddamn Black Panther. You guys ain't see what happened to Common when he was dating that comedian bitch? Every time we turn around, it's another goofy nigga getting left by women they should have never been with to start off with. Fuck is Common doing with that comedian chick? Chick from Compton, way below his fucking level. I blame you niggas. He thought the ass was fat enough. He thought he could change her. He thought he could fix her. One of the good brothers in the manosphere said the best thing. If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What makes you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? That nigga was He was spitting. I know he was. Mind you, Common is not the type. Yeah, her. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. Yeah, her. Now, mind you, Common, Carlton Banks, Will Smith, who's the nigga that played Killmonger in Black Panther? All of those dudes, black women ain't never like them type of nigga. Ain't never, not a near, not another near. Never, ever. Michael B. Jordan, that nigga. That nigga did his best after black women bombed him, saying, all he dated is white women and light-skinned women. He's colorist and he doesn't like black women. That nigga went after 3 black women in a row, and all 3 black women fired that nigga. He's too nice. He's into arts and crafts. All the other nonsense. But I blame him. Go where you're accepted, not where you're rejected. Go where you're accepted, not where you're rejected. That's just what it is. But most of the problems is with you men. Y'all soft. Very. Bruh. He was trying, but if Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? You can't be saved by Christ? Baptism don't work? God don't work? Ain't nothing about to work. You know
She
what?
belongs to the streets.
But here come these niggas.
She's your queen to be.
And I blame them for that. I blame them for that. This has nothing to do with women. They have always played on niggas like this. Y'all think y'all him. Y'all beating on y'all chest. Y'all think y'all the greatest shit since sliced bread. Y'all don't understand what the fuck is out here. Y'all don't understand the men that's your competition. Y'all don't understand the guys that you up against. Some of you niggas don't even drive a goddamn car. Some of you niggas don't even drive a goddamn car. And y'all be telling girls, you'll never find another nigga like me. You don't even have a car. You don't even have a car. You Uber everywhere. You don't live in New York City. You don't live in LA. You don't live in some place where it's more conducive to take the train or the goddamn Uber. You live in a place where it's no goddamn traffic and you don't even got a car. You ain't even got a 98 Honda. You ain't even got a car that vroom vroom. You ain't even got a car with a hole in the muffler. You ain't even got a car that still got a CD player in it. And you out here telling girls that they not work. What? Nigga. It's 16-year-old niggas out here getting money. It's 8-year-olds on YouTube getting that bag. 8. You ain't figured out how to work 2 jobs yet. One thing about me, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I don't give a fuck how much money I'm making. I could be making $1 million a year today. If shit hits the fan tomorrow, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? I'm going to repeat that. I could be making $1 million today. If tomorrow shit hits the fan and I lose it all, welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? Welcome to Burger King. What can I get you? Welcome to Wendy's. Would you like to hear our special? I'll be in that motherfucking drive-thru or flipping fries till I'm the goddamn manager. But if I can't get my girl a goddamn coffee in the morning and she giving me a goddamn attitude, it ain't because she giving me a goddamn attitude. It's because I'm broke. You niggas kill me with that shit. Every time I turn around, you guys want to blame the girls for this. But you're not even trying. And some of y'all got good women. And that's what fucks it up. Is that y'all got good women. You throw babies in these women. And then when other good men finally go to these women's page and we like what they talking and we go, oh shit, this girl talking that shit right here. Let me go to her page real quick and see what she did. 3 kids. Oh, she got 3 kids. I can't do it. Like, god damn, she pressured. She got the right mindset. She got everything that she is supposed to have. She's the perfect thing that I'm looking for. And this nigga done threw 3 babies. There's never a right time to say goodbye. Damn. And I think women don't understand how much of a factor this plays in. Let me swap it over real quick. Drop a like, drop a comment, tag some people in the stream, share the stream into some groups. I think this is where women don't factor it in. They think men don't even think about this. No, we think about this. We think about this. We don't exactly care about who you had the babies with. But goddamn, 3-4 kids is going to change a nigga whole goddamn life. I can't drive the car that I normally drive. Those dreams I had of having a Hellcat, you can't put 3-4 kids in the back of a Hellcat. Those dreams I had of having that drop-top Mustang, you can't put 3-4 kids in the back of a Mustang. The car that I was driving originally, that Charger or that Magnum, whatever the fuck I was driving, you can't put 3-4 car seats in the back of this motherfucker. I'm going to have to upgrade to an SUV. That little 1-2 bedroom that I could have had if it was just me and you, I can't have that 1 or 2 bedroom no more. I got to have at least a 3 or 4 bedroom. And for the price of a 3 or 4 bedroom, I may as well go get a goddamn whole house. And I wasn't planning on getting a whole house for another 10 goddamn years. So you guys think that this don't play a factor? It plays a factor. It plays a factor. Then women think, what up with your Brody? Women think that this don't play no role in men's decision making. Like, goddamn, yeah, we saw you and we love what you was talking, and then we went to your page and we saw you got 3 goddamn kids.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
By 3 goddamn niggas.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
2 of them niggas is Crip, 1 of them niggas is Blood.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Them niggas online talking about on phone them, I kill over my baby mama.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Fuck you want niggas to do? Fuck you want niggas to do? We just supposed to delete ourselves for y'all. Nah, you chose to have babies with him. Nah, No, my baby daddy ain't a problem. He don't really care.
Stop the cap.
No, my baby daddy cool. We ain't still sleeping together.
Stop the cap.
Then every time you single, he clapping them cheeks.
Jesus Christ.
Every time you single again, he clapping them cheeks.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck are men supposed to think at that point? Men, all the men in here. How many guys do you know that ain't still clapping cheeks from their baby mama? Usually the baby mama's still single. Why is she still single? Because he done put kids in her already. And then it's a tough decision. Because here's another thing women don't think about. You got 3 kids. I take you in. I accept the fact that you got 3 kids. I don't even care about how many men that those kids are with. You got 3 kids. I still accept you with those 3 kids. I wind up loving those 3 kids over the next 3 years. I take care of them. I go to all of their football games. I'm at all of the parent-teacher conference. I'm at all of that. Me and you break up. I go get a new girl. Do you think that new girl is going to allow me around 3 children that ain't even mine?
Bye, Felicia.
Do you think the new woman that I get with is about to allow me to continue raising these 3 children that ain't mine? When the 3 children I've been raising get a new stepdaddy, you get a new man. You think that new man is going to allow me around the 3 children I've been raising for the last 3 years? It's an all-around L. It's an all-around L. I could raise this kid for 5, 6, 7 years. If we break up, you get a new man, I get a new woman. Your new man doesn't want me around those children anymore. My new woman doesn't want me around those children anymore. And the main reason is because they're not mine. That's the main reason. The new stepdaddy don't want that nigga around because that's not even the father of the kids. My new girl don't want me around those kids because I'm not even the father of them goddamn kids. But I've been raising them for the last 5, 6, 7 years. And then y'all wonder why those women with children can't get the same type of men that they want. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the biggest issue. To hell with all the other shit. I don't care if you had 3 kids by 3 different niggas. I don't care if you had 4 kids by 4 different niggas. I don't care if none of them were around. I don't care if he had 4 different baby mamas. I don't care if he got 4 different kids. I'll tell you this much. That new woman you get with as a man do not want you around them stepchildren anymore. Those are not your children. That new stepdaddy that she gets with don't want you around them children no more because he's as much of a father to them kids as you are. And neither one of y'all are the father to them goddamn children. And also, you might have two different niggas that are not the father of them children beefing with the niggas who are the father of them goddamn children. Now, if you women were men, would you want to go through that? Would you want to deal with that? Or would you just avoid it? So I see the scale on both sides. I see the scale on both sides. I understand why you women don't want to deal with these men no more. They're bitches. They out here midday with Crocs on, walking to the goddamn corner store. I'm going to repeat that. These men are out here, and I don't give a fuck about what you men got to say. Shut the fuck up. You men are out here midday with Crocs on, walking to the goddamn store. And I know you niggas are about to leave the chat over me talking shit about them goddamn Crocs, but don't no goddamn man need to be having no fucking Crocs on. Outside the house in your slides or your fucking Crocs. Oh, I'm a gangster. I'm a street nigga. I run from the police. The police ain't never gonna pick me up. Fuck you going in them Crocs. I'm gonna put him in sport mode because I'm 250 pounds at 5'3". Then you wonder why. See, this is why don't nobody like you. This is why don't nobody like you. You a man outside in Crocs, 2 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon with no goddamn. You ain't never owned a pair of steel-toe boots. You don't own a screw gun. You don't know what this is for. That's your problem. That's your problem. That's your problem. And thank you. Women will never tell you niggas this. I'm going to tell you this. Women don't like you niggas in no fucking Crocs. Women don't want to see no man comfortable enough to be outside of no fucking slides. You get into a fight with another man, he step on your toe, that's the end of the fight? Niggas step on your toe in them steel toes. That's the end of the goddamn fight. You out here in Crocs. Crocs. The sound of those don't sound like men should be wearing them. Those are for female nurses. I'm going to repeat, Crocs are for female nurses. For men who are on their feet all day, we do not mind blisters and bunions. We do not mind scrubbing them goddamn calluses off the bottom of our feet. If you out here in Crocs at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm just going to assume you're an unproductive male. And most women are going to assume you're an unproductive male too. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. Because no one else is saying nothing to nobody. It's sad. It's fat. It's sad. I know he don't. That's my nigga. What do you? Duh. Me and him was raised the same. Yeah, that's my. Shout out to my boy Max. Yeah. We think the same. We are not out here at Crocs at 2 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon. Fuck, I look like being that lazy and that comfortable. Never. And you men's weight is out of control. For you men to be talking so much about the women, you men's weight is out of fucking control. You guys are unproportional. You guys love Rod Wave. You guys love all of these other skinny fat niggas. That is not cool. That is not cool to be a skinny fat nigga. Y'all waking up, going to the store for a beer, All them goddamn calories building up on your goddamn stomach, you niggas look ridiculous. You niggas look ridiculous. Y'all got breasticles. Y'all could wear bras at this point. And you're complaining to me about women? Y'all complaining to me about women. I'm going to tell you about real niggas. Real niggas was watching Dragon Ball Z. Real niggas saw Goku training all the way to goddamn Namek. And that shit had every real man in America doing 9 billion push-ups a goddamn day. We saw motherfucking Gohan in that hyperbolic time chamber hitting Super Saiyan for the first time. We all wanted to be Super Saiyan. We saw Vegeta on the goddamn moon training to get that Super Saiyan form for the first time. We all wanted to be Super Saiyan. None of us wanted to be Yajirobe. None of us wanted to be Yajirobe. None. None of us wanted to be Korin. We wanted to be Goku. We wanted that action figure form. We wanted that goddamn six-pack. We wanted them the motherfucking abs that come in on the side. We wanted them goddamn back muscles. None of us wanted to look like goddamn... No. No. Name me one man that aspired to be a fat man. Name me one nigga that you heard growing up that was like, I want to look just like Bruce when I grow up. Name them. Everybody want to sing and listen and be depressed like Rod Wave. Name me how many niggas think I want to look just like that. As soon as a man tell me he listen to Rod Wave, the first thing that pop into my head is weak man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys could call me wrong. You guys feel free to get into my comment section and bomb me. If you guys want to jump into this, I'm going to drop the link right now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. Woman. Hey, woman. Do me a favor, drop that link in the chat for me when you get a second. Love you. Yeah. So, yeah. I dropped the link into the chat. The link should be on the Facebook chat in a second. I don't want to hear nothing about what I call my woman. I call her woman. So what? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but and nobody grew up talking about I want to look like Bruce. Nobody grew up talking about I want to look like Bone Crusher when I get older. I'm going to get even deeper. No nigga wanted the shape of Mike Tyson. If you compare a dude's shape that's healthy in the gym, we call it an action figure form. Why? Because action figures have abs and six packs and do push-ups and are in great shape. You know why women like that? Because that means that you could probably have that stamina to clap them goddamn cheeks. That means you've been doing the motherfucking sit-ups, and that means you got that goddamn motion to clap them goddamn cheeks. When you gotta sit your stomach on top of her cheek, she don't like that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all some good shit, and y'all be on here talking shit about women and they weight, but you men's weight is out of control. You men have gotten so overweight that y'all walking around in goddamn Crocs because y'all talking about it's comfortable, when in life has it been okay for men to be comfortable? I'm going to repeat this goddamn question. When in life has it been okay for men to be fucking comfortable? It is not okay for you to be comfortable as a man outside. It's not okay. It's not in any way, shape, or form. Those are for the house. Those are house shoes. And you need to have some goddamn slides, preferably some Dragon Ball Z sides. Get you some Dragon Ball Z sides. But y'all supposed to have slides. You're not supposed to be outside walking around in no goddamn Crocs. Outside. I put them in sport mode. Yeah, bro, I put him in sport mode, nigga.
Finish him.
Sport mode. If I got any pair of shoes, I got to put in goddamn sport mode. Those ain't the shoes I'm supposed to be wearing. Yeah. You know what's crazy? They get so mad about that shit. Like, I don't know what else to call her. Like, I could say bae, I could say babe, I could say all of that other fun stuff, but first thing that pops into my head is woman. Like, I don't know. I didn't think it was disrespectful. I didn't know. Women think you a non-productive, lazy ass if you wearing Crocs and can't protect you with no goddamn Crocs on. Keeping it 100. Yep, seeing your man work out should motivate the woman to be fit. I even started doing workouts, eating better and losing weight, and it's worth it. I'm trying to tell you some good shit. I'm trying to tell you something nice, but imagine that these fat ass niggas is out here, overweight, beer belly. Yeah, out here overweight, beer belly, complaining about the weight of women. Complaining about the weight of women? Oh, she's overweight and she did. Shut the fuck up. You got Crocs on outside in the rain with an umbrella. Nah, I'm gonna make it worse. You niggas is outside in Crocs with an umbrella. I know some niggas are about to leave the chat over this, but I don't give a fuck. No man need to be outside walking with no goddamn umbrella. Crocs in sport mode with a goddamn umbrella, nigga. If you don't put your hoodie up and get wet like a goddamn man, put your hoodie up and get wet like a man. Goddamn Crocs in the umbrella. I'm out here gangster. What? I shake the water off the dreads afterwards. I come inside and act like a dog. Soon as I walk inside through the front door. Yeah. Shaking all the water. Yeah, I'm tracking water through the house and shit. Yeah. My wife gonna be mad at me when I come in the house because I'm tracking water through the goddamn house. I ain't got no umbrella. I ain't dry after no rainy day. The problem is you men didn't have enough rainy days. The problem is that you men are such fucking suckers that you scared of the fucking rainy days. Y'all scared of the thunder. Y'all scared of the lightning. Y'all scared of when shit hits the fan. When I was younger, we loved when shit hit the fan. We lived for that. We was outside on them football fields, rolling around in the goddamn mud during football practice. We was outside on the basketball court. We did not stop that full court game because it started raining. Nah, we played in the rain. That swish hit different when it's in the rain. You ever hit a three-pointer in the rain all net and seen the water come off the bottom of the goddamn net? For all my real niggas in here, you know. We was outside. We shake the goddamn water off. That shit looked so good that women wasn't scared to get their hair wet waiting for us on the sidelines. I'm going to repeat that. That shit looked so good that women was standing waiting for us on the sideline, not afraid to get their hair wet. We took the shirts and the jerseys off when it got too rainy. Gangster. You men today are scared to get wet in the rain. Y'all scared to get grass stains. I know you was, bro, because I was with you. I know you was. We was damn sure outside. Rain, sleet, snow, hail. We was out. Yo, hold on. Before we go any further, I got my goddamn mother in the chat. For all of y'all who think I'm capping, my mama right here, and she the greatest mama to ever mama on the history of mama. Let me tell my mama I don't want to go outside because it's raining. I'm going to tell you what she going to look at me like.
Huh?
Never. My mama was a gangster. My mama had us outside. We was the kids that used to, you guys remember when it used to rain so hard that it would flood just near the sidewalk as it was running to the goddamn drains? We got videos of us as children swimming on the goddamn sidewalk. My damn daddy had to move the car so we could swim on the goddamn sidewalk. And the rain. We swimming in rainwater. Our mama used to let us put the swim trunks on to go outside and swim in the goddamn rain. Rain ain't about to stop us. Like bro said, we damn sure was outside. And I know he was outside because I was outside with him. A la Born Stand Up, big old 518. It was lit. Walking any weather. Walking any weather. The only reason that men used to carry umbrellas is because we were going to see our girl and we would hold the umbrella up over her while we was walking, while we getting wet. Do you know how many headphones I done ruined? You know how many times my goddamn CD player done got wet? I'm going to bring it back to you guys. I'm going to show my goddamn age. Do you know how many times my goddamn CD player done got wet? You ever had to change from Jeezy Trap or Die to Gucci Man Trap House 3 in the goddamn rain? You ever had to switch that goddamn 3-6 Mafia CD in the goddamn rain, ruining some of your goddamn CDs? Then you put it in a wet pocket because your whole hoodie already wet. It don't even matter. We was outside. Gangster. You men today are girls. And then y'all complain about the goddamn girls. The girls are more gangster than you niggas. If I had to play music today, you are not going to convince me that anybody's music today is slapping harder than Glorilla. Name me one man's music today. One. Give me one man whose music is hitting as hard as Glorilla. Hey, baby. Do you know any man today whose music is slapping as hard as Glorilla? Or is Glorilla out here killing these niggas? She's smoking them, right? Glorilla out here cooking. Glow out here cooking. Yeah, that see my mama know. And you know what? That's because my mama only dealt with the strongest of the strong men. My mama only dealt with the strongest of the strong men. You know what my mama told me when I was younger? Mama, I'm going to put you on blast. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I love you to death. Don't beat me. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I love you. I'll take you out to breakfast. You know what my mama told me when I was younger? Any man ever cry in front of me, that nigga's the fuck out of here. My mama told me when I was a young teenager, about 12, 13 years old, we was sitting at a table. My mama was talking to one of my goddamn aunts. Shout out to my Aunt Paula. My mama told me any nigga cry in front of me, his ass is grabbed. Now, as I got older, I started to realize it, because why wouldn't you question the leadership of a nigga that cried as soon as you hit on hard times? Why wouldn't you question the leadership of a nigga that can't take a little bit of turmoil? Why wouldn't you question the leadership of a guy that's gonna cry as soon as shit hits the fan? You a fucking goofy. Tighten up. Cry in the shower. Go like a Marion and do some turns out there in the goddamn rain and break dance. Go like Usher and moving mountains and cry in the goddamn rain. Don't no woman want to see you cry. If ain't nobody, you better have lost a mama or something. And even then, like, look, I ain't gonna tell all my business, but I've been with a woman that has lost a close family member. And when she lost that close family member, you got to hold that woman and let her cry on your shoulder. The last thing you could do is motherfucking cry with her. If I lost a family member and my wife had to cry on my shoulder because she loved that family member like I do, I'm going to have to hold that cry in until after she done. I'll take care of that shit in the shower. I'm not about to break down and give the with the boogers in the nah, cuz. Nah, I'll handle that on my own time. I will handle that. Ma, I'm trying to tell you, I handle that on my own time. I will handle that on my own time. I'm going to keep it gangster. I was in prison. And when I was in prison, I lost one of my sisters. And it got worse because that was my first time seeing my mother while I was in there. I had been in jail for a little minute. I'm talking about like 9 months. I'm in there fighting a case. I'm going through physical therapy. I'm fresh off my walker off a cane. Nigga didn't even know how to walk yet. I'm fresh off of my 10-year-old little brother catching a hot one to the back of the head over me being dusty. So I'm going through a whole lot of shit. I come down to the visit room. I see my goddamn mama. I'm happy as shit. I ain't seen my mama in 9 months. And a nigga walking again. My mama ain't seen me walk in about a year at this time. I diddy bop my way out to the goddamn visiting room like a gangster. See my mama. Mommy. It's my first thought. I had the whole goddamn visiting room laughing. Because as soon as I walked out and seen my mama, I'm mommy. But I see my mama's face. Something wrong. She happy, but she ain't happy. She happy and sad all at the same time. I sit down. What's wrong? She said, you ain't here? Nah, I ain't hear nothing. What's up? My sister winds up getting deleted. I lose my sister. I walk up and lead a goddamn visit. My mama ain't never seen me cry. Ain't no nigga in that jail see me shed a goddamn tear. I saved that shit for when I came home and got in the shower. Because that's how men are supposed to do. Men normally go to war. You get hit with that bow and arrow, nigga, you pull that shit out your shoulder, throw a little bit of moss on that motherfucker and get back on the battlefield. Y'all never seen Tears of the Sun? Nigga get shot, yo, hurry up, patch me back up, get me back in the fight. Which I think they doing in the army. Nigga catch a nice little flesh wound through the shoulder, yo, tourniquet, throw that on me, patch me up, get me back in the fight. You men scrape a fucking elbow and y'all crying. Y'all lose a girl and y'all crying. No. Then y'all wonder why women are questioning your leadership. Y'all wondering why women are questioning whether in fact you can handle a family load. They're wondering whether or not you can balance the scales. They're wondering whether or not when they're emotional, can you be the rock that the waves bounce up against? Remember, there's tsunamis that hit. When that tsunami hit land, by the time it gets to the middle of that land, it ain't a tsunami no more. It's a puddle. Can you be the land that breaks the tsunami? And y'all can't. And y'all can't. She cried, you cried. Y'all going through hard times, you cried before her. And then you're wondering why she's questioning your leadership. I've never had to go through my wife questioning my leadership. I proved it. I showed and proved through the hardest times. We was there. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. My mama right here. I'm not lying to y'all. My mama raised some gangsters, male and female, gangsters. We fell. Our mama told us get the fuck back up, put some dirt on it. The men around us told us get up, put some dirt on it. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm going to have to snitch on you again. I'm sorry. See, you shouldn't have been in the chat today because now you're bringing memories back. My uncle and them, if y'all have real uncles, y'all already know. Drop a like, drop a comment, tag some people in the stream. My uncle and them, we grew up with uncles that used to put beer in the baby bottles. Hold on a second. Y'all don't hear me. When my uncles used to come in the house, the first thing they did was duff the fucking kids out. Soon as they came in the crib, we all getting duffed out like we drinking with Homer Simpson. Out. We all getting duffed out. Choked like Bart Simpson. Then the uncles is putting beer in the baby bottles. Niggas is hitting the swanton bomb like we Matt and Jeff Hardy off of the top rope. My mama come in the house. What you done did to my babies? Nothing. Our uncles done been in the house tearing our asses up all day. All day. Punching everybody out. Healthy. Healthy. Every single one of them boys came out gangster. Every single one of them boys came out tough. My mother was mad as hell at her brother about that shit. My mama was mad as hell at her brothers about that. What's wrong with my babies? Nothing. They all right. We was playing Mortal Kombat on the game and in real life. Uncles was playing Mortal Kombat on the game and in real life. Getting duffed out the second uncles come through the crib. When my son was growing up, I used to walk by and just push that nigga over just for the fuck of it. Oh, he just learned how to walk, push that nigga over. As soon as he cries, shut up, get back up. Come on, come outside with me. As soon as he get back up and try to come outside with me, I push that nigga over again. You know why? That's life. You're going to be up. You're going to be down. Sometimes life going to push you over again. Then you're going to get back up and think that you can see that door. And life going to push you back over again. Then you're going to get back up. And then you're going to make it through the door. And life going to push you back through the door. Deal with it. You got to overcome that adversity. And this softness in men is why women don't like y'all no more. That's why women don't like y'all no more. It's not because of the women. It's not because the women are too masculine. It's not because the women are too independent. It's because you niggas are suckers. It's because you men have gotten soft. It's because you men don't know how to be men enough that women can be women. She got to go to work. She dealing with tough ass niggas all day. And then she come home and got to deal with your bitch ass. Then she got to come home and try to cater to your feelings. Then she got to come home and worry about why the fuck you crying. Then she got to come home and worry about why you and your emotions. That's the issue. It's not the women. It's you men. And I used to say it was the women. And I feel bad for all of the stuff that I say about women. And I apologize for that. Because I really thought you women were out here just really giving niggas a hard time. And truth be told, no, y'all wasn't giving niggas enough of a hard time. And I blame the fathers. Y'all out here knocking girls up and just moving from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl. And y'all never around to raise these little boys. These little boys get raised by girls and they learn how to be girls because you men are not around. And then you blame the women for doing the best that they fucking could. They don't know nothing else. Don't blame the women for raising boys to be soft. Raise the men, blame the men for not being around to raise the men to be tough. Where the fuck was he? Why did he shoot the club up that night? Why did he make a baby with her? Blame him, then ran. And I get it. Some of these girls are a headache. Some of these women are constantly calling police on y'all. Some of these women are got you men going through hell, and I fucking get it. What I don't get is why you made her your baby mama. Yo, things happen, bro. How the fuck things didn't happen to niggas like me, and I was getting way more chicks than you niggas? Stop it. Y'all were not them niggas. Y'all were not. Y'all were not getting girls in high school. Y'all were not getting girls when you were teenagers. You were not 13 and 14 with girlfriends. Y'all were not falling asleep on the phone with girls. Y'all were not juggling 3-4 girls at the same time. Y'all were not doing none of this. None of it. COVID hit. You niggas got a couple of stimulus checks and you niggas started entertaining girls that were completely out of your fucking league. And yes, there's a such thing as women being at a men's league. Men, stop it. Stop acting like some of these women ain't out of your fucking league. You're Shaq shooting from Curry range. You're Shaq. You could barely make a fucking layup. You can't even shoot from the free throw line. You airballing free throws. And you pulling threes from half court. COVID hit and men started pulling threes from half court, knowing they can't even make a free throw. You know that girl looked too goddamn good to want you. You dusty. You dusty. I'm dusty. I have never shamed away from the fact that I'm a dusty nigga. Imagine my black ass with Beyonce. It would never happen. If y'all seen my dusty ass with Beyonce, y'all would automatically know she's in it for the bag. Every girl you see with Michael Blackson, she's in it for the bag. Every girl you see with Kevin Hart, she's in it for the bag. You see a girl with Cat Williams, though. Oh, you know that nigga been pulling them. That ain't nothing new right there. That ain't nothing new right there. Cause Cat a real one. That nigga's 4'9" demon. 4'9" demon. Cat been getting them. You niggas ain't been getting girls. Y'all don't know how to manage a girl's emotions. Y'all don't know when it's her time of the month. Y'all don't know when she's just having a bad day to shut the fuck up and just listen instead of giving some feedback. Y'all don't know how to manage women because you never had to manage women because you ain't never got a woman. Then COVID hit. You niggas got a little bit of money. Y'all start tricking off on these girls that are completely out of your league. And then you blame the girls afterwards for playing you. Duh. Fuck is you talking about? Duh, of course she played you. Do you think without the money that girl would have ever paid you any attention? No. Because when you was broke, you couldn't get a girl to save your life. You was on the hub, free from jail, single, at 22. At 22 years old, you was on Cornhub, whacking your meat. At 22, you didn't have a girl. You had no girls. You didn't even bother to go to clubs and parties because you knew you wasn't getting no cheeks. This is American Pie all over again. American Pie was based off a real story of young men. There was the Stiflers that was smoking everything. Stifler was clapping cheeks all over the place. Then you had the nigga that still lived with his parents, whose father was trying to tell him how to get girls, and he was a fucking loser. That was most of y'all. Admit it, accept it, embrace it. So what? So what? I don't know why y'all niggas want to act like y'all always been him. I ain't always been him. That's okay. That's okay. If you ain't always been him, that's okay. If you ain't always been that nigga, that's okay. If you ain't always got the girls, that's okay. Get the best thing you can get right now and go sit your black ass down somewhere. Or your white ass down somewhere. Or your yellow ass down somewhere. Or your brown ass down somewhere. Go and get you the best thing that you can get and go sit down. You didn't care when you couldn't get them. Why you care now? Them stimulus checks got you niggas bugged the fuck out. You ain't never been him. That's why niggas is beating the holy hell out of y'all right now. Beating the holy hell out of women. That's why men are going through all of the problems that they're having with women right now. It's because they're getting introduced to women that they should have never had access to. Should have never had no access to. You shooting out the gym, bro, and it's okay. You aiming above your league, and that's okay. We all do it. But as a real man, at some point you need to look back and be like, why is she talking to me? You men mean to tell me you ain't never got a DM from a bitch that was so bad that you like, I'm either getting catfished or this bitch just want me for the money. One of two. I'm either getting catfished or this bitch just want me for the money. Because this is clean out of my league. I work at Walmart. Fuck this Instagram model doing inboxing me. With the BBL. Her BBL costs what I make in a year. Why the fuck is she talking to me? Oh, because I'm that nigga. Yeah, I'm him. Yeah. Really? Really? Okay. A few moments later. A few moments later. Now you got a paragraph to write about how she dirty, how her box stink, how she ugly, how her wig is dusty. Now you got all this to say about her. She was just out your league, bro. It's okay. It's okay. You shot out the gym. You got a Shaq shot and you pulled it from Curry range. That's okay. You live and you learn. You should have learned that a long time ago in your teenage years, but you didn't because you didn't get no bitches because you was a dusty nigga. And that's okay too. But stop blaming women for the fact that you men can't get them. And women stop blaming men for the fact that they won't take you with these goddamn children, because the things that happen, you know, that's the first thing they say, sis. As soon as they break up, her wig was dusty, her box was trash, she stank, her panties is crunchy, that all the nonsense. You already know. Yeah. The same way women, he had shit stains and blah blah blah. Yeah. We already know. We know. Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay. You just find something that works for you and you sit your ass down somewhere. You find the best thing that you can find and you sit your ass down somewhere. And you be happy. You don't care about what other people got to say. You do you. You be happy with what you got. So what, she's not a 9 or a 10? So what, she can't be an Instagram model? It's okay. Yeah, you know that's the first things they go to. As if you wasn't on this woman's heels. Nigga was on bumpers for years. Nigga been in her DM getting ignored for 3 summers. Like, now all of a sudden she got crunchy panties, she's stinking, her wig dusty. Yeah, sure. I have never disrespected an ex-girlfriend that I had. Why? If she was my ex-girlfriend, that means at one point she was my current girlfriend, meaning at one point I either liked or loved her. Now all of a sudden she's terrible. She wasn't terrible when I was clapping them cheeks. She wasn't terrible when I put a baby in her. She wasn't terrible when I was chasing her for 3 summers. Now all of a sudden she the worst thing smoking? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But I don't want to keep y'all forever. I've been on this motherfucker for almost 2 hours. I just wanted to tap in with y'all men. Stop blaming women for all of this shit going on right now. When truth be told, the reason that you niggas can't get women is because you act too much like them. The reason you can't, I'm going to repeat that, men. The reason you can't get women is because you are too much like them. Women don't get along with other women because all they do is fucking argue. So women don't want to be with men when all they do is fucking argue. Listen to all the Fresh and Fit you want to. Listen to that nigga Myron if you want to. Talk to women the same way that nigga do if you want to. You ain't never heard Kevin Samuel speak to a woman the way that Myron speak to a woman. Never. Never. You never heard Andrew Tate speak to a woman the way that Myron speak to a woman. Never. Never. Why? Because they been them niggas. They have been through the fire. Those are men that have walked through the fucking coals. Barefoot. Had to get burned a few times. Calluses. Scars, scrapes. War wounds. It's the weak niggas that's bombing women. It's the weak niggas disrespecting women. And I'm not saying that all the women don't deserve it. I'm saying that those women don't deserve it from your bitch ass. I'm going to repeat that. I'm not saying that women don't deserve it. I'm going to say that women don't deserve it from your bitch ass. Who the fuck is you? Women be looking at these posts like, who the fuck is this nigga? Prove to me you could keep a woman for over 5 years before you talk shit. Prove to me a woman was willing to take your last name before you talk shit. Prove to me a woman liked you outside the penis before you talk shit. Prove to me a woman liked you outside of you being 6 foot before you talk shit. Prove to me you could keep a woman before you talk shit. If your longest relationship was your worst relationship, I don't want to fucking hear nothing from you. I've never had a long relationship that was also my worst relationship. The short relationships are the worst. It's not the long ones. It's the bitch that's crazy right away. It's not the bitch I spent 7 years with. It's not the bitch I spent 5 years with. It's the bitch I fell in love with in 30 days and we only stayed together for 6 months. That's the worst relationship because I really liked her stupid ass. I really fell for her stupid ass. She had me wrapped around the finger. And I wouldn't be scared to admit it. And I'm not about to break up with her and all of a sudden now she stink, don't shower, her wig dusty, she bald-headed, all the other shit. It just reminds me of when a man walks up to a woman and be like, yo, can I get your number? And she say no, and he be like, bitch, that's why you ugly anyway. She wasn't ugly 30 seconds ago when you walked up to her, but now, come on, cuz. You got to keep it more player than that. You got to keep it P, bro. Go out like a gentleman. If she don't like you, she don't like you. You dusty, you dusty. I'm dusty. I have never negated the fact that I'm a dusty nigga. Some of you other niggas need to accept the fact that you a dusty nigga too. Baddest joint you gonna get is about a solid 5'6". But that 5'6" is a 10 to you. 5'6" to a dusty nigga is a 10. And 10s are fucking headaches. What did Kanye go through when he got a 10? Dust. What did Ice-T go through when he got a 10? Dust. LeBron James got him a solid little 5'6". LeBron James, good. Steph Curry got him a little 5'6". Steph Curry, good. Denzel got him a little 5'6". Denzel, good. You think that's the best Denzel could have got? You think Denzel couldn't have bagged a fucking supermodel if he wanted to? No, them bitches come with headaches, bro. They come with headaches. Clap the cheeks and move on. Get you a solid 5'6", settle your ass down somewhere and call it a day. If not, you're going to deal with a whole lot of struggle. And this is why don't nobody like you. But until the next time, y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share the stream into some group, share it onto some other pages. We'll be back for a lot more. If you guys want to know where you can visit the site at, you guys visit.
What's up with your Green Table family? I hope all is well. And if not, I hope you get well and stay well. Make sure that you visit mirrorcrop.com. That is mirrorcrop.com for all of your souvenir needs. Make sure that you support the channel. Visit the Patreon. Visit Frosty McNasty Patreon. Visit Beast Coast Grower Patreon for all exclusive content and for first dibs on access to the souvenirs. So that is mirrorcrop.